filled it in. No time for that doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss, I'm paying the cost, I'm in it to win. Yeah. Refuse. Mine, it can't be diffused. If you ain't thinking the same, then we playing by different rules. You can't see the vision, we living at different views. Until we complete the mission, keep getting up, never snooze. I walked a mile in my shoes, had the mind of a fool, chasing diamonds and jewels. Trust me, I was confused. Started minding my business and used my mind as a tool. Ended up finding my purpose and found the time to get to it. They told me I couldn't do it, they told me I couldn't make it. They sold it, could never break it. That's sadly mistaken. I need a piece of the pie, I want it so bad I can taste it. They told me like Toby, keep on running toes, they gon' take a few to lose. Built the win, applied myself, I filled it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss, I pay for the cost, I'm winning to win. Yeah. Refuse to lose, I built the win, applied myself, I filled it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss, I'm paying the cost, I'm in it to win. Yeah. Refuse.
Let's go. Welcome to Refuse to Lose Sports. My name is Joe Jordan. We have a great episode for y'all today. I mean, we got some NBA topics. We got some NFL topics, and we got BWT coming through because we got some baseball topics also. We're going to talk about, Carl's favorite team, the Tigers. Not the Tigers. Well, the Tigers will come up because Teddy will be on the show. You know the shows are coming, Carl. But we got to talk about the Cowboys. I mean, I can't wait to see what Tombo said a lot in the chat, but we want to hear him on a show and see what he got to say about this whole George Pickens being tagged. And then follow up after that, the Eagles, man, A.J. Brown. I mean, it's a lot of drama going on. Like always, they get a D in the locker room. Pause. And you know why? Because it's A.J. Brown drama. And lastly, the NBA topic, we got to talk about the Celtics. Should Jayson Tatum come back? Don't forget about what Juan Soto said about Ohtani. I know Carl got to say about that. But, fellas, I'm doing great. And as y'all can see in the middle, you got Carl Tucker College, Mr. CTC himself. He just dropped the episode yesterday and 2 days ago, and he might drop one tomorrow too. I'm pretty sure you are. All right? So, you're not? Okay. But he is dropping episodes like every other day. And then just past Sunday, we got Missy Your Done, son. Tomo on my far left, but your far right, co-host of In the Red Corner. They just dropped the episode on Sunday because it was a lot of great boxing matches over the weekend. But fellas, like I said, I'm doing awesome. How y'all doing?
Your background all right? Because I'm doing good. You know what I mean? I just had to do a little on-air checking right quick. I'm doing good, man. I really want to see what you all got to say about this these NFC East shenanigans that's happening again with the with the Cowboys and the Eagles. I can't wait to hear what Carl got to say about the Tigers, or maybe what did you say backstage? The greatest pitcher in baseball right now? That's what you told me.
Best pitcher in baseball right now.
That's what you told me. I have to agree with you for now until the Nationals find a way to get back on top. But until then, we got to talk about how Jayson Tatum gonna get back too. We'll see what happens. But outside of that, I'm doing good. I'm doing great, and I also know that money is still flowing in because Floyd Mayweather got to get back to boxing. Take it away, fellas.
I'm doing good, man. Yeah, like I said, no show tomorrow. I will drop a show tomorrow about the Michigan-Illinois game. That's a big game in the Big Ten. But show Saturday, CTC. Please tune in. And I'm excited to go. I'm ready to go. Ready to start the show. Let's get it going.
Hey, I'm tuning into that Floyd fight, Tombo. I'm tuning in.
I'm not.
I'm watching that.
I want to see it.
I see Andre Ward trying to sell it, though. He's what I'm saying. He's trying to sell it, trying to do his best. I got him, But
I can't wait till you do the interview with him. That's gonna be
I'm so cool on that fight.
It's all good.
I think it'll be good though.
One more thing before we get to the brass tacks of the show. Carl, have you been getting your rest? Because March Madness is coming.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Shoot, conference tournament start next week. Some of them.
That's what I'm saying, man. Hardest working person on the network around about this time, man.
No, for real. I got a question for you, Tom, before we go. Do you think Floyd could beat some of these fighters today?
Yeah, he definitely could beat Frank Martin. Nair Albright.
You dropped the name.
Who else out there? Oh, my bad. He could probably beat Roley.
Do you, Tomo?
He could probably beat Roley. He could probably beat He could probably beat Ryan. I'm not gonna lie. He could probably get Ryan a little run for his money at 40. He pushing 40, 50. I think he can get Ryan.
He passed 40. He fought Matt Pacquiao. He was 40.
Yeah, you're right. So he pushing 50. Yeah, no, I think
50 probably.
Ryan might be a stretch because he all fast, but I think some of these fighters, but yeah, off rip, I'm going Frank.
All right.
Man, he might put balls on Devin. Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
Man, he too. Oh, snap. I mean, if he could be Ryan, but look, we got a great show for y'all today. We got streaming this on multiple platforms, but we want to get y'all towards YouTube because most of our content comes to YouTube. You might get some on TikTok, you might get some on IG, you might get some on Twitch, you might get some here, Facebook, everywhere, X, but all the content goes to YouTube. So make sure you subscribe on YouTube and tune in on YouTube. And make sure you follow us on all social media platforms, especially YouTube, at Refuse to Lose Sports. You see right under Carl, at Refuse to Lose Sports. But on X and Twitch, you can follow us at R2L Sports. And share this episode with somebody. I mean, we talk about sports, period. So any sports fan, have them come on and watch this show live with you because you can be involved in the show by being in the comment section. We can see all the comments y'all will be putting out throughout the show. Shout out to Little Griffith. I know you've been pleading that AJ Brown not going nowhere. We don't know, but we're going to talk about it, so make sure you stick around for the last topic. And last but not least, enjoy the rest of the show. But hold on, we got one more thing to do, Tombo. It's Thursday. We just had a doghouse earlier today. They just threw some guys and girls to the doghouse. No, some guys in the doghouse and some guys and girls were dogs in the yard. Shout out to the Olympic team for the NHL, for the hockey team. Tombo, let's turn up.
Turn me up.
Tombo, floor is yours.
Well, and just like that, it sounds like they're trying to ramp this player back up. Or maybe they're trying to rush him back out there because they feel a little nervous because the Pistons out there doing their thing. The East still wide open as long as Jayson Tatum still trying to recover. You see what I did there, Carl? Jayson Tatum came out after playing 5-on-5 and he dropped this quote and he was basically saying, not saying I'm back or I'm not. It's all about getting 100% healthy. And we've been talking about it, kind of little subtle feints here and there. Go back to some boxing terminology for y'all about Jayson Tatum coming back or who's the scariest team in the East. But it seems like we're going to do a better job than Joe Mazzulla did when they asked him, is Jayson Tatum coming back? Or should he come back? Because that stare was, I don't understand what that was happening there. So, Carl, with this question here, with the Achilles injury, he's coming back from it. We know players have tried to come back from it. We've seen what it's done to some players. Boston is trying to get that next ring. Should Jayson Tatum come back this season?
So here's my answer, right? Because I didn't watch the guy in Darius Washington who tore his Achilles, right before draft day, right before the NFL draft, or on draft day. It was around that time, and he came back against the Bengals our second game. So that was a kind of a fast turnaround. That game was in December. The Achilles happened in April. It's like less than 9 months. Now, my answer is this. If he doesn't return before the playoffs, then no, he shouldn't come back. But if he can return within 10 to 12 games so they can have some room to figure it out with him returning, I feel like if he could come back within 10 to 12 games, let him. Because you have games to figure it out, especially if the Pistons can extend this lead in this with us being up 5.5 games, with us having 25 games left, you have some room to play with, to figure it out, for Jayson Tatum to get his footing. I don't want to say figure out his role because he is the star player, but he may have to find a role until next year because he is coming off an Achilles. So if he can't come back within 10 to 12 days, just sit him. Because I don't think you should come back playoffs and ruin the chemistry they've built. But like I said, with 10 to 12 games, you can figure it out, and then you can find a groove before playoffs. So that's my answer.
Yeah.
So Cam Akers too, Carl. It's another example. He got hurt in the year, right? Like the season already started, and he got hurt, right? And he came back.
I think it was like first game.
Yeah, he came back in the same year, which is in the NFL year, which is way shorter, which is crazy. So, do I think Jayson Tatum should come back? I'm kind of with you, Carl. If it is, they got 24 games left in the season. They are the number 2 seed. So, if you can get a man before the playoffs so he can ramp up, like Tomo said, and gradually work his way up into the playoffs. And even in the first round, right now, they are lined up to play Orlando Magic. And we know what happened last year. Tatum got hurt, and Brown led them to victory over Orlando Magic without Tatum. So they are confident they could beat Orlando. They might have to play Miami. I'm pretty sure they're confident they could beat Miami, the Hawks, or the Hornets, So, like, they should be favored in that first round matchup if they keep their seeding the right way. So you will have the first series and the rest of the regular season to get Tatum right. And the reason why I think it's smart to get him back if he can't come back, because a lot of people say, oh, let Brown cook. Let's be real. Are the Celtics winning anything without Tatum? No. I get it. Brown having a really good year. Celtics looking nice, except for last night. They're looking nice. But they're not winning a ring without Tatum. Shout out to my boy Teddy. He will say the same thing. So I think that if they have like I said about the 76ers, people say, my boy AJ, he said on Unfazed, make sure y'all check out Unfazed. He said early in the season, he was like, man, they should trade Embiid. I'm like, if it's a year you don't trade Embiid, it's this year because the East is, sorry, Carl, wide open.
That's fine. That's fine. You can say that. It's just the second part that I get like, all right, bro, relax.
I got you. So it's wide open. So this is a year. If you are in the East, this is your opportunity. Even the Raptors are looking like, yo, I know we're not as good as these teams, but if there's a year that we can sneak and get up there, this is a year. So that's how I feel about the Celtics. You don't want to take these seasons for granted. The goal every year is to win a championship. So I think if he can come back in the right time, now if he can't come back into the playoffs, let's let him wait till next year. But if he can, like Carl said, within like 10-day window in our first round, I'm cool with it.
Second seed in the East, Jaylen Brown has been balling. He's been balling so much that everybody got him in the MVP conversation. Some people got him winning at this point. So that's one of the things that we're talking about as far as the chemistry that could get fractured a little bit. But also, think about this, Jayson Tatum. When you came back, and y'all actually think about your finals run. That whole finals run, the whole team was, the whole world was like, is it Jaylen Brown's team? Do you see what he's doing? What is Tatum doing? Is he the face of the team? Should he do this? Should he do more? Should he try to apply himself more? And then Jayson Tatum was just saying, look, man, I'm going to do what it takes to win. I'm going to do what it takes to win. And rushing back after the Achilles injury is not doing what it takes to win. Like, of course, in 5-on-5, it's going to look good. But again, you got to think about your teammates. They've also going to be like, hey, man, we're not going to put too much pressure on Tatum because, again, bro, we need you. We actually need you. Versus when you go out there against a Wizards team who probably is like, look, we here for a draft pick, so they probably do play a little light on you as well. So let me think of another team. Maybe the Hornets, right? Who are trying to play in for a play-in spot, show the world that they can actually drive without bumping into people, if you know what I mean by that. They might actually try to bump into you. Yeah, and then no, you're going to be looking at Jayson Tatum going to be down, and you're going to be like, now we got to wait a whole nother season for this, because I think about KD in the finals. The Raptors won the finals because of that injury there. And he technically said he was feeling away, where he was like, I felt something, but I still wanted to go out there for my team, and then boom, this is what happens. And then also 10 to 12 games could be a good ramp up, but that comment right there is another reason why I'm like, you could wait it out just a little bit more, because the playoffs is where it does get more physical and it gets more personal. So are you going to be able to take that backseat role just a little bit and be more of a facilitator and stay out of the way of trying to stay out of harm's way? We don't know. So if I'm the Celtics, I'm not pressing it. What do you have to prove this season? And again, if the East is this open, granted, the same teams are going to be there next year, but we don't know what's going to happen with the Bucks. There's so much change in the offseason that you all can come back and you all can replace the Pistons and be number one next year. You don't know.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Kevin right here in the comments. I do want to say the card before you go. Let me say this. If he's not 100%, don't come back. Only come back if he's 100%. Because 100% right now, 100% next year, it's all. I never had an Achilles injury, but I'm assuming, Carl, you sports medicine guy?
Hey, look, I came close. I sprained mine not too long ago. Remember, that was like...
Yeah, I do. But this is what I'm saying. When you have an Achilles injury and you are 100%, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's mentally is different, but what is the difference between I become 100% in February and play in April versus come 100% in February and play in October?
I don't know if I get your question.
So like if he's 100, because he might be
you saying all right? So what's the difference of him being 100% now, but like I don't want to risk it, and he waits till next year, as opposed to I'm 100%. I know I can go, but they telling me sit it out to next year.
Well, it's not them telling me. It's like it's probably better. Yeah. I guess they're telling you.
It can be mental. Sports psychology is a real thing. Like when I sprained mine, I was pissed off. So it is mental. It can be mental, but it's, to be honest, if you're 100%, you can go. Like if you're 100%, so play if you can. Like waiting is not going to change much. Now you can. That's why you have rehab, and that's why you have the steps. You got non-contact practice at first, then you got some contact, then you got contact, then you got 5-on-5s. It's ramping it up so your injury can take the pounding of playing, for the lack of better terms. But if you're good, you're good. It's whether you play the same day you're 100% or months from now, it's not really going to change much. And I mean, if you get hurt again, you probably was going to get hurt again regardless. That's how injuries. I mean, injuries have to not. I don't want to say have to happen, but injuries happen. Like it's not like, dang, if I would have waited 3 more months, this injury wouldn't have got hurt again. It was going to probably get hurt again regardless if you got hurt. The time difference, if you're 100%, really not going to make a difference. Yeah, now, you can get hurt because you're not used to like maybe the physicalness or whatever.
Yeah, that's the part of it.
But I mean, that's part of the risk. In October, you waiting 7 months after you was 100%. It could be the same way if you wait the 7 months.
That makes sense. Because the reason why I asked, because I know you mentioned the KD one, which is a great example. See, KD was dealing with an injury. You know what I mean? He wasn't 100%. So that's why I'm saying if Tatum, and then you did just read the article. You didn't say that he said that he said I'm not ready or I'm not.
No, he said, where is it? Is that not saying I'm coming back or I'm not? Basically, not telling you all if he coming back or not. Like you're not making a decision, but it's all about. He said it's all about being 100% healthy.
So right there is saying like he probably not 100%, right? So if he's not 100%, then don't come back, because you're like bro said in the comments, you're risking long-term success for something that you might not, something that's not guaranteed right now. It's not like if he comes back, it's guaranteed like ship. You know what I mean? It's not like they win the East, they win the whole thing. They still got to play one of them dogs in the West. So if he's not 100%, he should just wait for next year, bro. But if he is 100%, come back.
Yeah, and that's what I was going to say. Like for the people in the comments, I'm not saying put him back out there regardless. No, what I'm saying is if with 10 to 12 games left on the year, which it would have been 10 months. I did the research. He got hurt May 12th, 2025, game 4 in the Eastern Conference Semifinals, right? 12 games into the end of the regular season for the Boston Celtics, it's March 22nd, 8 o'clock against the Timberwolves. That would be like the line of 12 games. You will have 12 games left, including that one from that spot. That's over 10 months since the injury happened. That's not rushing back if you feel 100%. Some guys recover faster than others. Some guys take more time. If he feel like if he feels 100% before that game, I would let him play. And you don't have to let him play 30, 40 minutes. You could put him in 15, 20 minutes. I get your example, Tomo, with KD, and I'm going to even say with Tyrese Halliburton, but those are guys that actually rushed back because of the significance of the scenario.
Yeah. They were hurt already. It was still hurt.
Those are guys that, and if it was the regular season, that game, they would have sat it out. But because game 7 in the finals, Tyrese said, no matter what, I'm going. I think the Warriors were down. I think it was game 5 when KD rushed back.
They were down.
Yeah, game 5, KD rushed back. Hey, man, we might lose. I got to come back. It's the finals. So those are why those guys got hurt. But like Nanjo said, we seen guys come back the same calendar year of tearing their Achilles. So if Jayson Tatum, in football, which is way more physical, you got to do breaks, tackling, running backs, you got to cut, all that.
I will say the basketball though is you probably put more on the Achilles.
I mean, you got to cut and everything too, but with football, especially a running back, what if they hit you low?
Oh yeah, true. Running back, you definitely
you cut. You got to read the offense. You got to cut off the offensive line, read the holes, jump cuts, jukes, spins, all that too. So if you could come back in the same calendar year, you could come back. Now, like Joe said, if you're not 100%, then don't force it. Don't force it. But if you feel 100% with 10 to 12 games left, we can get you in there. We can start you off slow, ramp you up. You can figure it out with the team. Playoff time come, you good.
And he don't have to be. Go ahead, Tombo.
I'm gonna say this. I was gonna say it to close it out, so I'm gonna let you go.
Okay, I was about to say the only thing I like. You might fear like, oh, he might not be Tatum right away because you see like KD, he was himself because he waited like a year and a half. But you see like what people say about like Aaron Rodgers. Look at Aaron Rodgers with New York, and then as the season went on, he looked a little better. That's how it is with the Achilles. Like mentally, you still worried about it, but they don't need Tatum to be Tatum for real. Like they just need him to be better than what they got. I felt like, and then this will help for next year also. Like you said, Carl, it's like a little ramp up for next year. So I think if he's 100%, he should go.
Yeah, and I was going to just, like I said, to close it out, I think the comment that he made as far as the quote about being 100%, I think that is a little bit of the mental part too, right? Because it's just like you're never fully 100% because in the back of your mind, you're like, what if this happens? The what if is there. So that right there could be like 100%, but technically your body may be like, just go out there and play. But in his mind, he probably like, I don't know.
Sports psychology is real. Like,
I'm not going to lie.
My Achilles, bro. I was nervous.
I never had an Achilles injury, but I will say this though. When my hand was swollen, y'all. My hand was swollen. I had bought a AC jump, right? And I played basketball in a playoff game, and it was hurting. But when the game started, I was dapping people up with my hand and everything. Like I forgot I had it. The adrenaline kicked in. I totally forgot I had it. And afterwards I was like, my hand. So
I mean, you could say that, but I think Skubal probably saying the same thing.
It's part of the game, bro. Injuries happen. It's part of the game.
Okay.
If he not, look, I'll say this one thing to just to comment.
I'll let you respond. Kevin Robinson.
If he's not 100%, I mean, if he's 100%, that means he will be the slasher and the cutter that you like that he is. If he can't do that, then he shouldn't come back.
Yeah, he's gonna be Peyton Pritchard.
Hey, what's wrong with that? Hey, bro. Hey, no shots at my guys.
Purpose? You took that shot on purpose? Like you knew Carl was going to respond like that?
Nah, I just threw the name out there because Tatum's better than Peyton. So if you want him to be Peyton, you want to have two Peytons.
No, I don't want him to be just a jump shot shooter. I just said if he can't slash and cut like he did before,
if he can't be himself, don't come back.
Yeah.
When I was saying himself, meaning mentally, like, that's gonna take time regardless. If he come back right now or next year.
Well, technically, you can just listen to a song by his lady, and that might get him right back in the same mind frame. But Carl, this segment here is brought to you by BWT. And if you don't know what BWT means, that's baseball. Hold up, BWT. That's baseball with Teddy. I thought it was Teddy talking baseball, but that's a whole nother show. But
it's no way you're trolling.
I am, because he backstage. And I know he's gonna have some fun when he come up here. So make sure you click the link below and you subscribe to BWT, because I know Teddy's gonna have a lot to say about this segment here. I know he's gonna have a lot to say just about this one picture because of the MLB chat that we have on Instagram. Make sure you click the link. We have another link as well, so you become a member so you can keep the conversation going. So Kev, I see you in the chats right here, but I want to see you also on them Instagram chats. Can we bring BWT up? What's up, Teddy? Hold on for a second before you go. How you feeling?
I feel amazing.
It's okay, man. The last time we seen you, you was happy, but I understand it now. I understand.
Listen. I just want to let everybody know I was not ducking, all right? I didn't duck the Super Bowl show after, all right? Because I don't want anybody to say, oh, Teddy was talking crazy on Sunday and then he didn't show up Monday, all right? I coach baseball at night on Mondays, all right? So I don't want to hear it.
Well, you're here now for what seems to be driving the baseball streets a little crazy because Skubal came out and said, look, I'm making one start. And the reason why he didn't announce it, he wanted to keep the momentum of the WBC. But I'm just making one start. I'll stick around for a few games, basically one pitch, and that's it. So, Teddy, when you heard this, just give us your reaction to Skubal cheating the game.
Dang.
Hold on, let me go first after he said that. Nah, bro. Nah, I gotta go first after he said that. I was trying to let Teddy go first, even though this is my guy and I got a lot to say, but hold on, bro. We're not about to do my dog like that.
Go ahead, Carl.
Nah, we not about to do that. Y'all mad at Skubal. Y'all need to blame Detroit.
Ooh.
Blame the Tigers organization. You know why he's doing this? Because he ain't got paid the money he rightfully earned. He had to go to arbitration to get the $32 million, which ain't enough for me, this year. He got back-to-back Cy Youngs, the elimination game, Game 5, in the ALDS. He broke not one, but 2 records. He had 13 strikeouts, and we couldn't hit for nothing. And we still lost. And he still ain't get paid. He had like 40-something strikeouts in 3 games in the playoffs. That's crazy. He had multiple double-digit strikeout games in the playoffs. Skubal is the best pitcher in baseball. And you know what we do? We pay Framber Valdez $30-something million a year instead of giving that money to Skubal, who rightfully earned it. So y'all can be mad at Skubal all y'all want. Y'all need to be mad at the Tigers organization, because if Tigers would have did what they're supposed to do, I say give him a blank check. He deserved whatever number he want. He would be playing the whole World Baseball Classic. You know why? Because he would have his money. But no, the Tigers want to be cheap and not pay him. So now he got to do this to get his money. So I'm not mad at Skubal. I'm mad at the Tigers. Now you can go, Teddy.
All I ask.
I'm mad at
Lay your
Skubal.
head on that pill at
Okay, Teddy, go.
I'm mad at Scout Boris, who probably pushed him to make this decision. Because you know Skubal gets paid, Boris gets paid. But it's honestly disappointing. Just as a fan of the game, to have what is going to be one of the most electric forms of the game and not have the best player out there. Like, he's gonna go pitch against Great Britain. Like, I love Jazz Chisholm, but he's the best player on that team. Like, I mean, come on. You're going to go out and get maybe 8 Ks in 4 innings, and then you're going to wrap it up for the whole tournament. You're not going to pitch against DR in potential semifinals to get to the finals. You're not going to be in relief after Paul Skeens goes out and pitches a championship game. Like, that's what the people want to see, especially with what the kid did for hockey. Busted his whole face. He busted his whole face and went out and scored the game-winning goal for gold. And then Skeens goes out and says, "That's what we do." So we know Skeens is on deck. He's ready to go. No matter what Mark DeRosa needs from him, he's gonna throw. So I'm amped to see him, but it's just disappointing as a baseball fan to not see the best be out there at the best form of the game.
You know what's different between Skubal and Jack Hughes? Jack Hughes got a contract extension. You know who didn't get a contract extension? Tarik Skubal.
I get that. I totally understand why he's not doing it, but it's just I just want to see him out there, like in the finals, and those games are going to be electric.
So
Come on, man.
So when I'm hearing from the baseball community is that, like, other countries take this more seriously than the Americans.
100%.
You know, so like if Ohtani was in his Tarik Skubal situation, he will play pitch and bat probably. So like that's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that it's
yeah, he's not pitching this year.
He's not
that's
pitching?
because
Okay,
he's
cool.
coming off the injury. That's because he's coming off the injury.
That makes sense.
Hey, he pitched in the regular season and the playoffs before this.
But then he pitched in the last WBC though.
He did. He struck out Trout to win it.
Shout out to Ohtani for the goal. But anyway,
Ohtani.
so yeah, that's what I'm hearing. So we shot thoughts on that.
What do you mean? I mean, I gave you mine. He would be doing it if he got his money. Ohtani got his money.
Yeah. I'm saying, do you think if Ohtani was going through what Skubal was going through, he wouldn't play?
Oh no, he would play.
He wouldn't. No, well,
he would play. This means everything to the nation.
Here's my difference. Sorry, Teddy. I think he would bat. If he didn't have his money, I think he would bat, but he wouldn't pitch.
Pitching is way more severe than batting because
I think he would bat for sure.
Throwing your arm.
For your country, though.
Hey man, it's a lot of I was about to go somewhere. I don't think I want to go there.
This is like having Steph say, "All right, I'm gonna just shoot a 3." What are you here for? Why are you even coming?
Man, Steph got multiple contracts.
No. I'm just saying.
No, Steph never played for real until last year, though, Tomo.
But what I'm saying,
he was always hurt, though.
He was always hurt. But I'm just saying, just think about it like this is the one time. Okay, you know what? Because that's like LeBron saying, you know what? I'm gonna just do a layup, and he on Team USA. You the best player on Team USA, and all you gonna give us is one layup and watch the team for the rest of the game. For the rest of the game, why are you still? That's what I'm saying. Like, why are you watching? Don't go at all.
Yeah, that was crazy. I'm gonna stick around for a few games. What?
What is this, the home opener for the Yankees? Like, what are you, 50 Cent? You just gonna throw it across the home plate and then let the team play? No, that don't make sense, Carl.
I know. I can feel you on that. I can feel you on he shouldn't have did it at all. Because I can get with that. You shouldn't do it at all. But he probably won his one little pay me game. And then y'all gonna pay me, or I'm not doing the rest.
It's Great Britain, bro. Great Britain, like, come on. You can go out there and pitch right-handed against Great Britain and do well.
Pay me.
No, that is like, yeah.
But I do feel y'all on that. I can agree with he shouldn't.
You know what he doing, Carl? This is similar to what you said about the Pistons trade. This is your hair. Dang.
You're right.
That's what it is. Like, here you go. Dang.
So when Carl said that, I was laughing. But do y'all think he would change his mind though? Like, y'all think he's like he's.
I think it's locked.
Yeah,
I think he's set.
Yeah, I don't think he changes.
Come on, Skubal, man. Dang.
It's the Tigers. I blame the Tigers. I'm sorry. He should have been
comes
paid.
down to like the pitcher to win gold? What if it comes down to that?
I don't think he would be. He's not a closer.
They're going to use somebody else.
I'm about to say he's not going to close. They probably just use Mason Miller.
But I'm saying, what if it comes down to that and they don't succeed? What if pitching was the issue?
I don't think Skubal was going to close regardless.
No, period.
I'm saying like,
you just saying, what if I pitch
we go back to the game? It's like, dang, if they had Skubal, they would have won.
Hey, they be all right. They got schemes.
Dang,
man, I blame Detroit. I'm sorry, bro. We disrespected this man. We said he worth $19 million a year. Are you serious?
Oh, I do want to say this, Teddy. After seeing his post, do you think that he would be a Tiger?
Oh, he's gone. Oh, that boy's gone.
God,
that boy's gone. Dude, that song, just the song in general, just like, and then if you keep listening to it, he cut it off. He's smart. He cut it off. If you keep listening to a couple more lyrics, bro,
we not. He
says you gotta pay up. You gotta pay up.
Oh, what song was it? I didn't see the post. What song was it?
It was the I forgot. It's
I forgot too.
One of the J. Cole songs.
Okay.
On the new album.
Oh yeah. I don't have a cent.
No, you ain't. $19.
Dang.
Yo.
Baseball. We're talking strictly baseball.
Oh, baseball. Okay, baseball.
So I don't want to come to grips with it, but I ain't gonna lie. If I'm Skubal and I see that y'all pay a different pitcher my money and then told me I'm worth 19 and gave this man over like 33, 34 million a year, I might be gone too. I can't lie.
No, that is crazy though.
That's normally how that's how franchises do.
Nah.
And Detroit is known for this. Detroit is known for this.
Teddy did tell me we are.
They let Justin Verlander walk in his prime. They let Max Scherzer walk in his prime. They let Anibal Sanchez walk in his prime. Rick Porcello walk in his prime. They all left and won Cy Youngs for other teams.
Question: Verlander back now. We supposed to be happy.
Yep.
You know what this is like?
46 or something like that.
This is like the Pistons telling K next year we ain't paying.
Man, what?
Because y'all were number one. Y'all was the number one seed the whole year for real. And y'all flopped in the season. But yeah.
Pitching went down the drain and couldn't hit. So
but
yeah, that was the Nats all year. Anyway,
We know we bad. Your pitcher over there selling dreams.
he not selling nothing. He not getting paid.
He trying to go over there with one pitch.
I know that's crazy.
You
What?
talking about the WBC?
Yeah.
Man, whatever.
Nah, he performing. He performing at home, but when it's time to put on for the country, he like, nah, I only got one for you because
Like,
my
nah, I
home
ain't get
team
paid.
don't want to
I don't
pay
even-
me.
But that's the thing, though. Teddy could correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think Skubal has ever gotten a second contract.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
Bro, he is by far the best pitcher.
It's
Hey,
not him. It's the
what?
Tigers.
When was the last time y'all made the playoffs? Before this year?
The year before, we beat the
Oh,
Astros in the first round, and then we lost to the Guardians because was it David? No, it wasn't David. Was it? No, it was Lane Thomas, right?
Yeah, I did lose to the Guardians. I remember that. What about before that? When's the last time y'all went?
Oh, it was a little minute
It
before.
was a
that.
while, right?
Man.
Yeah, I remember that Guardians one. I think I picked the Guardians to win that series too. I'm sorry. I think I did.
You weren't sorry. You did it for a reason.
Yeah.
We should have won. We was up 2-1 in that series.
Little attitude. That's all.
We got to bring that home, just like we got to bring the Mariners game 5 home. But and that's another thing. I can see if for one we allocated the money and fix what we actually need to fix because our hitting is terrible. But then we don't even do nothing. Like and Teddy told me to calm down, but I'm not. We mortgage our future on 2 prospects.
And there's no salary cap in baseball. Like, what y'all?
Those kids are gross. Those kids are gross.
That's cool, but it's their first year playing pros.
Trust me, those kids are good.
Yeah, I trust Teddy.
Kevin's hilarious.
I do too, but I'm not trying to mortgage our possibly last year with Skubal on 2 prospects.
I get
You
that.
got to keep Skubal, and there's no salary cap in baseball. That's the crazy part about it too. It's not like they can't
Until next year. Hey, you have one more year to say that.
And we didn't.
Once the CBA runs out, there might not be a baseball season next year. Bryce Harper's ready for it not to start.
Well, Bryce Harper, we already know.
Don't start.
I'm just saying. Bryce be ready to leave instantly anyway. So I'm just saying. Bryce will walk out on.
Yeah, that's right. Get on one of Teddy's guys.
Don't start.
He should have said he would have got a ring.
No, he wouldn't.
Just save that for the chat. Nah, save this one for the chat. Make sure you click the link down below. You know what we're talking about.
So with that, I mean, outside of Bryce Harper, I mean, there's another baseball guy that has a lot to say, and some people are disagreeing with it. What you talking about, Soto? Juan Soto came out and told, basically he was just, I'm not mad at the comment, but he was just saying, look, Ohtani better keep playing. I'm going to paraphrase it. Ohtani better keep playing as good as he is because I'm on my way. Or I'm coming. So with that being said, Teddy, is Juan throwing shots? Is Juan out of his Soto mind? Like, what's going on here? Tell us how you feel about this comment.
I think Soto is being the $765 million man that he's supposed to be. Oh, jeez.
Hey, right beside me.
So I think I love the comment, right? You got to have confidence, especially with the way that they performed last year. The owner coming out and saying that there's not going to be a quote unquote captain anymore as long as he's owning the team. So, I mean, you love to hear it as a Mets fan, right? Because that's what you expect when you go out and spend the $765. But he's out of his mind because Ohtani, he's the second best player in the Major League Baseball.
You love your mind.
And Soto's not number one. And Ohtani's going to be around for a while. The number one player is the reason why he left the AL. So just relax over there, right? I love it if I'm a Mets fan, which I'm not, they suck. And they're going to be the Mets at the end of the day. But that's another topic. But as a baseball fan, it's like, dude, you're insane. Like he has. I told Joe when he called me the other night. He had one good season stealing bases, and he thinks he's gonna go out and steal 50 again. Like it's not gonna happen. Like he would have to break like all-time records to get an MVP. And I don't think that's gonna happen.
See, what I don't like about the comment is Ohtani better keep being good, because if he's not being good, then I can get it. And versus raising himself up to Ohtani, he's telling Ohtani, you need to slow down so I can get it. But I think a real challenger would say, I'm coming. I'm coming, Ohtani, but instead he better keep playing like he playing. So you're telling me if he keep playing like he playing, you would never catch him. That's what you're saying, right? For real. So that's the only thing. So I do like you said, I like the confidence and everything. I like the competition. I like that somebody went at Ohtani. This is the first time somebody said something about Ohtani publicly like that, Teddy.
Yeah, I think so.
You know, shout out to him. But he gotta live up to the hype. You know, I remember a long time ago there was a guy that said something about Jordan, and I mean, dropped 7 threes on him in the NBA Finals and beat him. Shout out to Clyde Drexler. Go ahead, Carl.
I say a lot of people.
Man, Juan Soto out here is god daggone mine. You don't even come close. I got some numbers for y'all. That's off last year. So Juan Soto, right, in 160 games, 152 hits. It's cool. 20 doubles, 1 triple, 43 home runs, which is the most in his career. 105 RBIs, average of 263. So that's cool, right? Let's go to Ohtani, as I like to call him. Shohei Ohtani. In 158 games, which is 2 games less, 172 hits, 25 doubles, 9 triples, 55 home runs, which is the most in his career, but the year before he had 54. So he's at 50 twice. 102 RBIs and an average of 282. And let's not forget, he is still one of the best pitchers in baseball. Now, did he pitch the whole year? No, he was coming off a UCL injury, the Tommy John surgery, and so he didn't pitch till late game. But he did have a playoff game where he had, 3 home runs and 9 strikeouts? You come on, man. He don't come close. And for that AL comment, Teddy, he left the AL because the Angels suck. That's why he left the AL. He went to the Dodgers to go get a ring. Now, I mean, I'm not a Dodgers fan. I'm an Ohtani fan for sure. Not a Dodgers fan. But I'm glad he did it because my man got 2 of them things. 2 of them things now.
I just want you to realize that I was talking about Soto. Yeah. And the fact that you were talking about Ohtani just makes Judge so much better because he made 2 guys leave the American League because they knew they couldn't win MVP. All right. Case closed. Bang. All right.
So I thought it was a shot at my guy. So
no, I knew you were talking about Judge.
I take it back because I know how Teddy get about my guy sometimes. So I thought he was just looking to take a shot at my guy. So I apologize.
He was saying he let the Yankees because he knew he won an MVP. What Judge was saying?
Oh, that's facts. And I mean, I give it to Judge. He's the best hitter in baseball. I said it in the chat. So I give him that. But come on, bro. You're not. Come on, man. And the last thing I want to say is, I understand that he getting paid $765 million. Wouldn't you want your guy getting paid $765 million to be a captain? I mean, that's just me. But he lost his mind.
I mean, well, technically, your team don't pay you.
Bro, we not talking about the Tigers.
My bad. You changed your shirt. My bad. Different team.
We changed the topic too.
You right. I was gonna say one thing though. I just want to throw in one thing. Do we all really think it's really absurd that a ex-Nat came out and said something crazy?
No, just like I don't think
it's not too far-fetched. You know, Bryce Harper does it all the time. I know we changed the subject, but I'm just saying Bryce Harper did it, and look what happened to him. So
what happened to him? He made the World Series. They just lost.
Yeah, but the Nats won before him.
Eddie, correct me because I'm not sure. I actually take that back.
The Nats won before him.
Yeah, they lost.
Ooh, Carl.
I see that. Go White, my boy. Big game in 10 minutes. We ain't won in Mackey Arena in like 12 years.
What? MSU fan pop out of nowhere.
That's a burner account.
I got my MSU basketball shorts on. Just FYI, I'm ready.
But I'm with you.
We playing Purdue. Yeah, I know, bro.
Y'all about to lose. I just want to say this,
because they beat
Joe,
y'all by 30.
I agree with you, Joe, on what you were saying. The comment is he better keep doing what. So what are you saying about yourself, though? Like, when you look yourself in the mirror, are you saying Ohtani's better than me because he's playing? Or are you just going to be like, look, Ohtani's been playing good, but I'm coming for that spot? That's what the comment should have said, not so he better keep doing what he's doing. Or are you trying to tell us something that we don't know? And I don't want to throw it out there, but FanDuel is around.
Teddy, hey, one more thing, and Teddy could also correct me if I'm wrong. His teammate got a better chance at NL MVP than him.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Lindor?
That's an extreme. That's a hot take. That's a hot take, and I love it.
Is it?
And I love it. No, I love it. I love it.
That's a short.
I love that.
Wow. I mean, Lindor had I don't want to say he had a case 2 years ago because it was Ohtani by far, but.
No, he did. No, he definitely had a case. He definitely
had a case. Over 50-50?
He definitely had a case, though. If he didn't have 50-50 going crazy,
that's my point.
But like,
we could say, all right, I give you this. We could say if Ohtani ain't do what he did, he had a case, but then does that mean he has a case?
Yeah, but he had to do something that nobody's ever done for somebody to not to have a case.
He did it.
The guy went out and balled, and he was clutch. He was clutch.
Francisco Lindor for sure did that, and that's why I brought up his name. But I'm saying Ohtani went 50-50.
Whatever, dude. Aaron Judge hit a home run off of him, bro. Get over it.
Congrats, and my man got the ring. Your
man don't.
Teddy, the good thing about it is you're going to get the last word here. So let the people know where they can find you. We appreciate you coming on the show, giving Carl a little bit to talk about as well. Made him go change it. He had a whole wardrobe malfunction just now. But take it away, Teddy.
I appreciate you guys having me on. Always a fun time, especially when we talk baseball. Spring training is ramping up. WBC next week. I'm rooting for USA. Sorry, family, but it is what it is. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
But yeah, you can find me on Instagram at @that_kid_Mercado. Find me on YouTube on the link below. We'll be going live to start previewing soon for the MLB season, predictions for the awards and stuff like that, and probably doing something for the WBC as well. So make sure you click the link and hit that bell so you are notified the next time that I go live.
That's good. Appreciate you, Teddy.
Yes, sir.
And just like that.
Hey, whoever Kev OG28 is, can we ban him?
Wow, what do you do now?
Oh.
Well, we can't ban him just yet because we about to talk about his two favorite teams to close the show out. Well, we're also going to start with one of his favorite teams. All right, Carl, you went off on your team. Now I guess it's my turn next, right? Ooh. All right, so let's switch it on over to football. Yo, Carl got hats for days. What in the Ray J is going on here?
Wait, whoa. No. We got to use a different name.
The episode where Ray J changed his hat every 5 seconds.
Hey, look, we still got to use a different name, bro.
Okay, man. All right, what in the new era is going on here, man?
Bro, I thought you had a mullet on, man, for a second.
Oh, you thought I had a mullet? Nah, my hair, bro. My hair get messed up in hats, dog.
I know. You get your hat off and get mushed up together.
Well, I mean, that's what's happening with the Dallas Cowboys front office. Yet again, another offseason where we're talking about franchising a player who had a stellar season just, some would say, 3 months ago. So it's been rumored or expected that the Cowboys are going to place the franchise tag on wide receiver George Pickens. Cowboys VP Stephen Jones came out during the combine that, hey, we're thinking about putting the tag on Pickens. We want Pickens around. He's a good guy, but we don't know what's going to happen long term. The tag is set to cost around $28 million. They have to, of course, he has to have a decision by March 3rd, which is right around the corner. For real. Some would say Pickens was a rental. It's literally like
It's next
4
week.
days. I
He's
know it's
standing in
like
the
4
window.
days. 4 days from now, man. I don't even want to get into it. But Pickens this season with the Dallas Cowboys, 93 catches, 1430. I'm gonna just round up 1430 yards, 9 touchdowns, and a list full of clips, a list full of memes, hurdles. There's so many things that you could say with this George Pickens season that the Cowboys had. And people want to ask me how I really feel about it. So, first things first, I know I said it in the NFL chat, but I'll say it here. Stop comparing this situation to Micah Parsons. Just because they have the same agent is not for you to jump out there and be like, remember what happened with Micah? Oh, this happened with Micah. Do you not also remember, or do you all not see the type of player / person that Micah Parsons is? So you already know, and he came out and said it several times, that he had a different type of relationship with Jerry Jones. I mean, his family had a whole suite at the Cowboy Stadium that they still have up until, the whole him going to Green Bay. So this whole season, his family had seats at the Cowboys ring. So that right there just lets you know the type of expectations and relationship that he had with Jerry Jones. George Pickens was not drafted by the Dallas Cowboys. George Pickens does not have that same said relationship with Jerry Jones. He's a player that he traded for, that they really just went out and said, we'll see what happens. And I remember when the trade happened, what's the first thing the whole world said? George Pickens going to Dallas. We'll see how that works out. He does this, and he's a cancer in the locker room, and he's this, that, and the third. I ain't see none of that in Dallas. I didn't see any of it. Of course, you may have seen 1 or 2 games where he had his, his loaf moments. But outside of that, I didn't see him have all them same moments that he had in Pittsburgh. Maybe one because he had an actual quarterback throwing him the football. There was one game that I literally watched George Pickens where they could have beat the Cleveland Browns in the snow. He decided to go fight the cornerback instead of go for the ball. I did not see that in Dallas.
I think that's Greg Newsome.
It was. I literally watched that play the other day. Carl was like, he didn't even look for the ball. He went straight for Newsome. Like, no, bro, this is our fight. You could have won the game, George. I didn't see any of that in Dallas. I gotta go find that clip. I gotta go find that picture for you too. I told you did the Billionaires Boys Club photo shoot where all Dallas get on. This is a whole nother George Pickens that we've been seeing since he's been down in Dallas. As far as the locker room, all the players love him. You already know what Dak and CD and all of the guys said about making sure that he signs back. But when it comes to this franchise tag, I genuinely think they just want to put the franchise tag on him to get the conversation going, because the Cowboys like to wait for whatever reason to see what the players are going to do when they technically could just get the deal. Well, they could throw out an offer now because you can't get the deal done unless the other side agrees. But also, if someone throws out the number of 40 mil, George, it was nice knowing you. I'll let you guys add your 2 cents.
Yeah, like I'll be quick. So like, I don't think franchise tag.
Hold on, Joe. I'm sorry. Yes, we get an A+ in the family category.
Yeah, you know.
I don't know. I didn't look at it, but I'm just saying it on air.
I won't be surprised though. So like, I don't think the franchise tag is a negative thing all the time. It depends on the situation. Like look at T. Higgins' situation or Jamar Chase, who's been a Bengal for years and years and proved their worth to the Bengals over years and years and years. And then when it's time to have contract talks of a player you drafted, who you should have prepared for to sign, you franchise tag him. George Pickens was a quote unquote rental. People say like he was signed or traded for over the offseason last year. He had one good year with y'all. And people got to remember what everything Tom would have said. He was a crash out, right? Like people were worried about him crashing out. Now, like Tom said, he had a couple of incidents, but they were all early in the season. When he called himself one time on Quinion, in the first game of the season, he was about to do something. He thought about it. He said, hold on, I'm not wearing black and yellow no more. I'm wearing different colors. I got to chill out. So I don't think it's negative that he's being franchise tagged. And I'm also agreeing with you. A franchise tag is just a stall for contract talks. So I think right now they're just negotiating a new contract for George Pickens because we all know y'all want to keep him. We all know Dak want to keep him. And we all know CD loves him there too because CD's getting one-on-one coverage now. CD's not getting doubled like it used to be because you got George Pickens to worry about. So I don't see it as a big deal at all, if anybody is making a big deal.
I disagree. Sign him now. Why? Because he's bona fide. I got numbers for y'all right here. So Tomo laid out the Cowboys stats. Cool. You might look at like you said, oh, he's a crash out. I'd crash out too if I had Pickens, Mr. Trubisky, and Mason Rudolph throwing me the ball for 3 years, getting
and
barely 3,000 passing, 3,500, 4,000. I don't even think they touched 4,000 passing yards the 3 years he was in Pittsburgh.
Man,
I'd crash out too. Huh?
Talk to Terry McLaurin.
Hey, I feel you. But I would crash out too. And Tomo forgot to mention one crash out moment 2 years ago. 2 years ago. When Russ said what he said and it got back to George Pickens.
Oh, I didn't forget about it. I just had to let y'all go. I just had to let y'all
talk. They
talk.
played the Bengals that next game, and all of a sudden George Pickens couldn't catch a cold. I wonder if that was because what his quarterback said, allegedly, in the press conference. Now, also, I want you to I'll bring it up because I can do that too. This comment right here is exactly why you pay him now. Because you brought up the Bengals. The Bengals decided not to pay Jamar Chase. What Jamar Chase go do? Triple crown. The price went up.
Mm-hmm.
Pay him now. It might hurt you now, but in the long run, it works out. Now to the numbers. George Pickens, 2022, his rookie year. 84 targets, 52 catches, 801 yards for 4 touchdowns. Solid numbers, right? But then you look at the quarterback productivity. And this is in total. His quarterbacks were Kenny Pickett, who played for 13 games, and Mitch Trubisky, who played for 7. Total, it was 362 of 569, which is a 64% completion percentage, 3,656 yards, 11 touchdowns, 14 picks in total. So that means he counted for 14% of his completions, 22% of the yards, and 36% of touchdowns as a rookie. Right? So the numbers might be like, 4 touchdowns, ew. But it was 4 out of 11 passing touchdowns. So then we go to 2023. We go to 106 targets, 63 catches, 1,140 yards, 5 touchdowns, which 1,140 yards was the most he had in Pittsburgh. But that's great numbers, right? Out of 63 catches, 1,140 yards. His quarterbacks in 2023 were Kenny Pickett, Mason Rudolph, and Mitch Trubisky. Kenny played in 12, Mason played in 4, Mitch played in 5. They went 323 of 505 for a 64% completion percentage, 3,421 yards combined passing, 10 touchdowns, 15 interceptions. Passing for the year. So that means he accounted for 20% completions, 33% of their yards, and 50% of their touchdowns.
Crazy.
And now we go to 2024 with Russ and Justin Fields, where he had 103 targets, 59 catches for 900 yards, and 3 touchdowns. You might be like, 3 touchdowns? That is disgusting. I can't lie. This is the one year you can kind of pick. But he played in 14 games. And Russ and Justin Fields went for 320 yards, 497 yards, 320, of 497, 64% completion percentage, which is crazy. That is all going to like 64% completion percentage. 3,588 yards, 21 touchdowns, 6 picks. So he accounted for 18% of their completions, 25% of yards, and 14% of touchdowns. My point in this is saying he's a number one. And if you pay him, you should pay him as a number one because he gives you number one productivity. No matter who's the quarterback, he's going to give you that production. His numbers might not look the greatest in Pittsburgh, but when you put it in context, it's actually really good. So he's proven himself to be a number one throughout his 4 years in the league. So you got to pay him because I don't think he does nothing but get better. And then you got to pay him more. So just pay him now, get it over with, and you, like I said, both win down the line.
One thing. When he got traded to the Cowboys, his agent came out because the Cowboys would have did a deal earlier because they learned from their whole Micah situation. His agent came out and said, no, we're going to play this year to prove his value. So that right there is why when everyone's saying, pay him right now, it's like, well, this was what his agent wanted, not the franchise tag part. Him to play out, have the year that he has, show the world that he's not a crash out, and that he is a number one. Because all the numbers that you just said, Carl, I already know David Mulugeta and sat down and be like, oh, no, he's up there. But in Dallas, are you going to pay George Pickens more than $40 million a year?
40, no. Yeah, 40, no.
Because that's the highest contract. Because right now you got an average of Jamar Chase, Jettas, then a CD.
But I'm not saying give him the most money as a receiver. But what I am saying, what's the franchise tag? Like 28? 33?
I do want to say this.
I ain't mad at 35.
I ain't mad at 35 either.
I do want to say this. I'm with you, Carl. What I'm saying is this not going to create no bad blood. I don't think. Like, I think that a franchise, I think George Pickens wants to be there, and they want George Pickens. But the longer they wait, the higher the price goes up for Dallas. I think George Pickens is looking like, I'm good regardless. I think he will be willing to play on a franchise tag. You know what I mean? Because playing alongside CD Lamb and Dak, he's going to have another good year, bro. He's going to have another good year. And plus, they got a better DC, right, Tombo? Deep's going to look a little better this year, right?
Hey, I ain't buying into the hype.
Oh,
I like what they got going on, but like I said, when we got our head coach, I like what I'm hearing, but I gotta see it.
I feel you, and rightfully so.
Yeah, I buy into the hype, and then we go out there and be a flop. They're like, Tom, what you said? I'm like, see, nah, y'all not gonna get me.
Right?
So here's my thing, right?
Some of y'all.
Because I can feel you, you know what I'm saying? The longer they wait, so you cooling. But what if he get hurt? God forbid. And what if it's bad? Yeah, you don't get the reassurance.
They'll pay him. I think they'll pay him.
Are we sure?
Like bad, like how? What do you mean?
Like what if he tears Achilles like late into the season next year?
Hold on.
What if
Man,
he tears his
worst case scenario, like.
Yeah,
well, I'm saying though,
I got
that's
the
why I
worst
say
case
God
scenario.
forbid.
Though. The player, the quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys had the worst of the worst case scenarios happen playing on the franchise tag. When he had that gruesome injury,
when was that though?
When was that? He was on the franchise tag.
No, I'm saying, was that like after like his rookie deal, which was shortened because he was like a third, fourth round pick?
That was after his rookie deal.
That was after.
That was the year he was supposed to get his second contract.
Yeah, second contract.
Yeah, and he played on the franchise tag, and then that happened, and it was like, we don't know if he ever gonna play football again. And that whole all season, they was like, do you pay Dak? Do you pay Dak? And then they paid him. And technically, knowing the Cowboys, if that was to happen, that's the moment they will pay him because they like, now we can really get him for cheap because that's another thing. Well,
that's what I was saying, though.
That's what they used to do. I don't know. This new franchise, they moving a little funny. I don't know this Cowboys front office the way I used to know them. They signing all black staff and all that. It's a whole new regime. I don't know what's going on in Dallas no more. But outside of that,
y'all don't think he would hold out though, right?
I don't think he will hold out. I think his agent would tell him to hold out though.
Hold on, you talking about this year or the year after the franchise tag?
This year.
The year after. Oh, I'm with you if you hold out the year after if they do that again.
Yeah, that's different. That's what I'm saying. Like Jamal Chase got a franchise tag one time. No, he didn't get a franchise tag. He didn't get paid. He asked for a raise and he
didn't he hold out?
No, he had a training camp.
That's what I'm saying. That's hold out.
That's a hold out. Yeah,
he told him he was playing though. He told him.
That's still holding out. Not going to camp is still holding out.
I get you. I'm talking about meaning like what Terry McLaurin did. That was
he held out too till the end of camp.
Until he got paid. That was a real. He was threatening not to play games. But Jamal Chase told him I'm playing. He mentioned I'm playing. Like I'm just not gonna practice. You know, just
because he probably.
I think it was voluntary. That was a voluntary camp. I don't think that was.
No, he held out a training camp.
You got checks? Oh, it's not.
Yeah. He was there, but he just wasn't doing that. It was like Michael.
I don't know because I feel like if Pickens hold out this year, it kind of creates the narrative of him crashing out again, kind of, which I think he wants to get rid of.
If he does what again?
If he holds out. I didn't say if he holds out again. I said if he holds out this year.
I don't think it'll be a narrative of him crashing out.
I kind of think it will.
For real, of him holding out after having a year.
I'm not gonna lie. I think honestly, it would be the agent. This is where the whole Micah and them having the same agent come into play. I think his agent would tell him to hold out.
I think people would see that.
I think he would play, but I think his agent would be like, nah.
I do think if he hold out, people would look at the agent like Tom was saying, be like, the agent, we just saw this last year with Micah.
That's what I'm saying. Like the Cowboys got a little safety net and Pickens with this one because of what happened last year.
Y'all are thinking of a regular like player that doesn't have baggage or this tag on him. Pickens has the narrative of a crash out. So I think if he sits out, it would allow people to think, oh, here he go again. I think you're gonna have some. I think you're gonna have some, but I don't think the masses are going to do that because of what happened last year. You're gonna have some people being like, it's Dallas' fault, and then you gonna have some people saying, well, it's the agent that's telling them to do that.
And
I think so.
We all understand that when people hold out, we don't get mad people holding out because we understand the situation. Like nowadays,
some people do.
Fans get mad because they want to see a player play. But I'm talking about the masses and outside looking in. We all understand when Terry McLaurin was holding out. I bet you I was like, I understand. And me, I'm like, Terry, come back. You know, but like
I was just happy. to
Like
see
when
somebody
Michael
else
was
have
holding
all
out, we
season
all
drama.
understood. When Michael held out, we all understood.
No,
I didn't.
I agree, Kev.
I
I
did.
think it would be legit for him to hold out too. But what I'm saying is, I think people, especially since the number 28 million, you already know how people say, man, you making so much, you can't do this, and that. Somebody hit 28 million for a year and he's sitting out because he wants reassurance. Pretty sure some of them people gonna be like, bro, you can't just play for 28 million.
And
I agree with you on that. There's
small
gonna be
amount
some
of
people there. Yeah, it's gonna be some of those.
But most will be like, we get it. And especially,
Oh, no.
come on, Carl. This is Dallas you talking about. Everybody against Dallas.
No.
If he hold out, they're gonna be on Pickens' side. You know
That's
that.
what I'm saying. That's why I say it's gonna be a nice little pie. It's gonna be the people that you talk about. It's gonna be the people that's talking about the agent, and then it's gonna be the Cowboy fans. Well, it's gonna be the Cowboy fans talking about the agent, and it's gonna be the other people, you know, like the 4-letter networks that's gonna be like, well, here go Dallas yet again, not paying somebody who earned it. Blah blah blah.
I think for sure earned it.
Characters pushing this like.
I mean, it's the truth.
I mean, it's true, but it's like, you know,
I hope you stick around for in the next 15 minutes because I'm going.
Teddy, they call it enterprise to extend the rental. That's what they're doing with the franchise tag. They extended it for 1 more year.
Honestly, and then again, you got to think about the situation that the Cowboys is in too with George Pickens. Like 28 mil to tag him to make sure that he don't talk to nobody else. Because it's like, bro, if he go out and be a free agent, the Raiders can throw him 45 instantly. Like, here you go. They could just throw it at him. Like, here you go.
Yeah. I feel you. I just think they should just get it out the way now. Get it over with. Pay them now. You don't got to worry about it down the line.
I'm with it too. I don't get that. You know you want to keep him. Just pay him.
Yeah.
But it goes back to
for,
that's what I'm saying. It goes back to what they asking for. Like, you could throw out a number.
Yeah.
And if they don't like the number, now it's like, well, dang.
Or we don't know they agreed to a number and they ain't on it.
But that's the art of negotiation. Of course, if I'm the Cowboys, I'm a lowball you at first. And of course, if I'm George Pickens, I'm going to come super crazy high and we meet.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. If I'm the Cowboys, I'm like, look, bro, I give you 35. That's $1 million more than CD. I give you 35. And if Mulagella come back and say we need 40, like I said earlier, it was nice knowing you, bro. I'm not giving you 40, bro.
40.
I'm not paying you 40.
Yeah,
I'm
40 is crazy. Not because he's not worth the 40, but because it eats so much of the salary cap with CD.
And I already got CD. Already got CD. I'm not. If we ain't had CD, throw the 40, man. Let him have the 40. Do your thing. But I ain't then you give him 40. Then 2 years later, CD gonna be like, well, he got 40. I need 45. Now it's just gonna get crazy. And then next thing you know, we gonna be talking about trading our number one wide receiver. Who gonna give us like a $30 million cap hit, but also took us to the Super Bowl and also on social media every 30 weeks. I'm talking about AJ Brown.
Okay.
Listen to what I'm going here. See, I see your face. As soon as I said Super Bowl, you like, wait a minute now, son. Cool your jets.
Yeah, I got so many holes to fill on defense. So yeah.
But you already know they're gonna restructure. Two restructures. We up 130.
If y'all go up 130, then I might be pushing for that 40. I ain't going.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I said I think the agent 140.
If y'all got 130 in cap space, I ain't gonna lie. That number might have to go up a little bit.
I can't pay my second receiver $40 million.
Nah, I can't do that, bro. I'm sorry. He ball out. And one thing Pickens does bring to the team, he does bring that energy, though. I'm not gonna lie. He's worth $40 million, but I'll give you like something guarantees or like here go a little sponsor deal. You want to start a podcast? You can start a podcast. Like just some other thing.
I ain't gonna lie. I have a hard time envisioning George Pickens doing a pod. But I just looked
but
it
it
up.
would be entertaining though.
Oh, definitely watch it.
And no, I'm not saying it wouldn't be entertaining. I just don't know what he would talk about. But Deron Bland also just got paid too. So.
Nice try, buddy.
Nah, that was funny. Now, that's what Kev's saying in these comments because we got to talk about an Angry Bird now since you want to talk about fake news. It's your moment, Kev. Here you go. Oh, man. Smitty also got drafted by the team. Next subject. Sirianni came out at the combine. These are the moments where all of the slow moments in the NFL just ramp right back up during the combine because everybody's going to have a mic in front of them. A reporter's going to ask them a question, and they're going to answer it. Some may be truthful, some may not be so truthful, but you got a GM and a head coach both saying we don't know when it comes to the future with A.J. Brown. Now, there's a lot of speculations that the Patriots want to make a call, the Titans. There's some other teams that's out there, anybody maybe just trying to make a call for A.J. Brown.
Ravens. I've heard
right now, but right now, A.J. Brown, and shout out to him for putting out that message, though. That was a beautiful message that he displayed because, again, mental health is serious, and we take that serious here over at R2L as well. quick little moment of silence. Had to get that out of the way because the jokes are gonna fly right after this. Should the Eagles trade AJ Brown? I started off. Carl, you had a lot to say about George Pickens and the numbers. I appreciate that. I'm gonna clip that up for my next debate when somebody says he's not a number one. Joe, take it away. NFC East rival.
Should the Eagles trade AJ Brown? No. They should not trade AJ Brown. They should keep AJ Brown. Especially all the stuff I'm hearing from this new offensive coordinator. Oh, Jalen Hurts is gonna have his best year. He's gonna revamp Jalen Hurts' gameplay. Jalen Hurts is gonna do this. This OC, man. All I know is if Jalen Hurts don't have a good year this year, then he is what y'all say he is. We should trade him. I heard that from Eagles.
Wait, he said that?
Something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong. Comments. But
wait, the OC said
wait,
that?
Sean, man, you
no. That's what
I was about to say.
Oh, I thought the OC said that too. You was on the same.
Eagles fans said. Eagles fans that I truly trust. So why trade him if you bring in a guy who's going to change the way Jalen Hurts, not change the way, but give him a playbook that he can thrive through? Why give away his best weapon, which is AJ Brown? Don't do that. And worst case scenario, y'all, season goes by and we still having these issues even while they're thriving, right? Because he's not getting the touch that he wants. You can always trade him mid-season. And guess what, guys? When you trade a player mid-season, there's a chance you can get more for that player because in a trade deadline, people are desperate. People are like, I mean, look what we gave up on Sean boy, about to release him. So people are desperate around the trade deadline, and they are willing to give multiple draft picks just to get in relevancy, right? Or get a playoff push for a guy like AJ Brown, somebody at the Patriots, right? So I don't think they should trade him. Why? If he said he wants to be there, if him and Jalen Hurts are quote unquote best friends and all that stuff, he's the godfather of his son and all that stuff. Why trade him in the offseason when you just got a new OC? Now we still had old boy Kevo from last year. Then yeah, maybe you should talk about trading him because you're gonna get to repeat the same thing. But with a new OC that's gonna open up the playbook, do not trade your best weapon, which is AJ Brown.
Sorry, y'all. Cole and Carl almost had another highlight dunk against Purdue. That's why I made that face. We're up one going to the under 12 minutes media timeout. Anyway,
was it better than Jace Dunk in the dunk contest?
That's an Orlando Magic issue at the current moment.
No, now they just separate the two. You see what I'm saying?
Shout out my boy Chase Richardson, man. But anyway, no. Why would you trade AJ Brown? No. Unless, like Kev says, you come with 2 first-round picks, then it's hard to say no. It is. 2 first-round picks is more than what they gave up for him, if I remember correctly. But no, he's their leading receiver, quite literally. Yes, he had a bad playoff game against the 49ers. It happens. They had a bad year offensively last year. It happens. It's not going to always be perfect. Saquon had a bad year running the ball. It happens. But no, I'm not trading AJ Brown unless somebody pays for AJ Brown because he's my lead receiver. Despite what people say, him and Jalen Hurts have a relationship off the field. That's the whole reason why AJ Brown is in Philly. They've both said that Jalen went to Howie and he pitched them the idea, and they got a Super Bowl later out of it. So no, don't trade AJ Brown. But I do think it's funny, and this has nothing really to do with the topic. I just thought it was funny that he did just do the Julian Edelman and Robert Gronkowski podcast like a week ago, and the Patriots are in the mix for trading for AJ Brown. And Gronk asked for Gronk's jersey. So I just thought that was funny. But Tom, go ahead.
When I tell you this kid here, boy, he has a way with the media. Like he has a way to have the media speculate and then just keep things going. Right. And shout out to AJ. You know, I watched the end of Unfazed where he said, you know, he got some insiders. I don't know if you all seen my joke, so I'm going to say it here because I thought it was a good joke. AJ must got a burner account with Brandon Graham because that's the only insider that I could think going to share some news with you, AJ. I don't know. So, nah, he definitely got some sources. But should they trade him? I could be like Kev in the comments and say, yeah, get rid of him. He needs to go. He's not happy. They're not throwing him the ball for real. But then you look at the yards and say, what do you mean they're not throwing him the ball? I'm like, well, they're not throwing him the ball when he actually needs it. They're just giving him those, what Carl would say, what Carl said in the refuse to lose chat. Here, brother, dang. Take that, man. Man, you keep asking for the ball, man. Sheesh. I said, dang. Just for everybody out there, they don't try to get me fined. Also, the cap hit that they're going to take, the $23.4 million on the cap hit that they're going to take by trading him, I don't think whatever they receive back would be good enough. Because even if they were to get some draft picks back, let's say they did it before the season, they get some draft picks back. Is that draft pick going to be A.J. Brown? Is he going to produce at the same rate that A.J. Brown has for this team when they do actually throw him the football? And another thing that you said, Joe, about the offensive coordinator saying that he's going to open up the playbook. Well, I would hope that your offensive coordinator would open up the playbook to tell you what plays you need to run. But Kevin Patullo actually wasn't doing that. He was just calling plays from his phone. But it seems like you see how Carl did that? It seemed like Kevin Patullo was calling plays from his phone. From his phone, because it was just like you have all of this at your disposal, and yet the plays that you are out there calling is just not even in the scheme of the game. It's like you want to run when you should throw. It reminds me of a young Kellen. It's like you should run more, but you want to throw. But when you need to throw, you decide to run. And then you run with the quarterback who doesn't want to run, but then he also holds on the ball too long. It's so much stuff that happens with this team last year. So it's just like, give it one more year, see what happens with the offensive coordinator, and if in mid-season. Because I was one of the people to say you should trade him before the offseason, but I don't think you're going to get back more or what you're asking for, especially because it's now coming out that GMs don't really have that relationship with Howie as far as they used to make deals with him because they feel like the narrative's out that they're getting fleeced. So a lot of GMs are like, look, no, we're going to do the fleecing now if this is what you're trying to do. So, again, wait till mid-season, see how the offense pans out. And if it's looking similar to what it did this year, honestly, you might need to not just look at AJ. You might need to look at some other pieces as well. And I ain't talking about the quarterback. The running back might need to go. A tight end might need to go. There's a lot of things that you can get out of there and start over.
Well, Saquon, this is the last year Saquon deal.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody mad at AJ, but Saquon wasn't running like he was last year. And y'all told him don't break the record. He might be mad.
It's finally official. The wait is over.
Man, that was before last season.
That was after he won, right?
Yeah.
Hey, that's crazy.
That was before the start of this past season.
Hey, we had too much fun on this show, man.
There you go, Teddy. Oh, man. It is number 11. That's the funny thing about it. It's number 11 jersey.
It was Edelman jersey.
I know, but it's like Paculo.
I know we gotta get out of here.
Paculo.
Yeah, I know.
Nah, you meant to say we cool though. But I know we gotta get out of here. But if they were to trade, just quickly, I know this could turn into a whole nother topic, but who would be a good fit?
The Patriots.
Okay.
The Ravens.
I should have said outside of the Patriots.
The Ravens.
The Ravens would be great. A jump ball. Here you go, guy. That's what he is. Go. I got
Possession, jump ball, spec catch, and he played with Derrick Henry in Tennessee.
Ooh.
Carl, I like that for your team, but I don't like that for the chats.
I'm cool with the Ravens in the chat.
The only reason I say that is because now this would be AJ would have a field day.
Oh, he would.
And be like, oh, so when Hurts had him, I'm just telling you, bro. For you, it's gonna be like him and Chris. I'm like, you just throw it up there. Throw it up there.
If they don't win though.
But we don't have.
You know what AJ gonna say?
Yeah, I know. I can do
My dog won when he had a. He can't even sniff the Super Bowl with your man.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Like, yeah. Trust
but
me, I was there with Kellen.
Wait,
I know.
I thought didn't Saquon sign a 3-year deal? Am I burnt?
Did he get an extension?
And how much is that guaranteed? You know,
I don't know. Did he get an extension? I could be forgetting he got an extension. That is very well possible. But I don't remember.
After the Super Bowl, he did get an extension.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say I don't remember that, but I could be wrong in that, and I appreciate you for correcting me.
Yeah, it's over in 2028. Yep.
He did
got an extension.
Yep.
Okay. So that's where I messed up. I didn't remember he got an extension. I apologize.
But yeah, I think the Ravens, Patriots, Bills. Obviously, Bills always gonna use a receiver.
God, see, that's
no.
That's
anybody
actually,
but them.
That's somebody said that actually is a good fit too. But get out of here.
You know why I say that? Because the head coach came out and I said, see, this is that Josh Allen train that started the FJA motor. He was like, Josh needs more weapons. You know, he needs more weapons to show you all what he can do. And I said, wait a minute.
Who's that? Joe Brady?
Yeah.
He said that?
Yes. I said, bro, here you go again, bro. What more do we need?
I mean, what you talking about more he needs?
Now I ain't gonna lie, like I ain't gonna say act like the receiver talent he got is great.
Yeah, he gonna receive.
We got our agendas, but come
when
on.
he had
giving
Steph.
He was balling. We really gonna blame him?
They ran him out of town.
And they trying to run Keon out of town.
Stephon did drop that crucial catch against the Chiefs too, though, in his last year.
Wait. They
On
trying
third
to
down.
run. So you say we need more receivers, but every time you get one that's
We got
capable, you try to run them out of town. You
We
ran
got
Steph out of town. They about to run Keon out of town.
How
And
you
you think
he
bringing
run Keon out of town? He trying to save Keon.
No,
It's the owner.
we're not saying Joe Brady specifically ran.
No, you saying Josh Allen, right?
No,
I'm just
the
saying
organization.
Yes, the Bills in general.
Josh Allen ain't run nobody out.
But we just
we
saying
didn't
they
say
keep
he did.
adding. Yeah, we saying.
Y'all FJ.
No.
See, you muddying the waters. You muddying the
There we
waters,
go,
man.
see?
You just got to hear us out. That's all. We just saying every time they go get them some help, the organization finds. That's what I should say. Let me clarify. The organization
crazy.
finds a way to run them out of town. So you think bringing AJ Brown to the Bills?
Man, what?
They
Let the
Josh
owner say
Allen was
something
throwing the
wrong.
ball though. He would get his
no.
target.
No,
he
you're
gonna
not.
get that. We
We
talking
get
about the
that.
Bills
Let
organization.
the
He gonna be
owner
on
say
stream.
something like he did to Keon Coleman and AJ Brown.
Bro,
Out of
I mean,
here.
You think he would do that? Okay.
No, but
How did the Bills
what-
run out Stephon Diggs? What
Hold
did they
on.
do?
What if
The first
AJ
time
Brown has the game against the 49ers in the playoffs? What if you have a
Hold on.
game like that?
He only had a year. Two.
I understand
2
that.
years. The second year, he's still not leaving up to the first round pick.
Look, I understand that, but we just watched the owner throw Sean McDermott under the bus for Josh Allen having 4 turnovers in the playoffs against the Broncos.
I'm asking you a question.
I'm
How did they run Stephon Diggs out of this team? Refresh my memory because I forgot.
So, Tomo,
They started
correct me
by
if
saying
I'm
he was
wrong,
like a locker room.
but it was a
receiver.
rift being drew between Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs, and that's why when the Texans played the Bills, it's one, Stephon said it was personal, and 2, we got the photo that came out like it did. It was a rift. They was trying to make it seem like Josh Allen was this before Diggs, and he's gonna be this after it, which he was great.
Oh my! Is
Am I wrong?
Is that why
But-
Diggs ran off? Is that why
but
he
they,
ran
but
off?
no. This is what. So Joe, this is what we want you to listen. We're saying that the organization. I know a lot of people say a lot of stuff about the Cowboys, but the Bills organization was finding ways to feed that narrative, right? They were saying, bruh, he was one of the best receivers that the boy had when he was in his development years. Because before Stephon Diggs, that narrative was true. He was not balling the way he was before he got Stephon.
Stephon
Now,
led the league in receiving
Stephon
yards
helped
his
him
first
propel.
year.
They were also saying that Steph was a bad teammate. He was doing stuff. Going off Bills media.
Oh man, Bills media or we talking about the Bills organization? That's two different
Nah, I
things.
wouldn't-
Nobody
wouldn't
came
be
out and
shocked.
defended Diggs.
I wouldn't be shocked. I wouldn't be
Josh
shocked.
Allen came out and spoke about this multiple times. What are you
We're
talking
not
about?
talking about Josh. We never
But
said
the owner
Josh
doesn't
is
have a
culprit.
mic. The owner doesn't have a mic, bro.
You see
What
why?
we just
You
no,
see
hold on.
why?
What are you getting on it? We just seen the owner with a mic.
They just fired their head coach. They got a new GM.
But listen, hold on, Joe. When the owner got up there,
that's what
hold
I'm
on,
saying,
because there's a clip out there of I think it was the GM that said they wanted to go get Keon or they wanted to go get somebody else, and they ran in and said, "No, let's go draft Keon." I think McDermott didn't even want Keon Coleman. He wanted to go
he
get
blamed
somebody
it on
on defense,
McDermott.
and he blamed it on the head coach when the
I get
GM
you
who
on-
drafted the wide receiver was right there.
Wanted him.
I get you on that, but y'all making it seem like don't bring AJ Brown over there because the owner or the organization is gonna run him out. No,
All right,
I don't think
We're
that.
not saying they will, but we saying there is a potential.
all right.
Because of Keon Coleman, bro.
No,
And
it's
Steph,
not
there's
just
two
Keon.
examples.
Yeah, the Stephon Diggs example is not valid because y'all not giving me an example.
We gave you
Y'all
several
talking about what
ones.
the
You don't want
media
to
and
believe.
everyone else saying. Ain't seen nothing what the organization said.
Who do you think leaks this stuff to the media, Joe?
So we. Oh my gosh.
So
That
you
is
just
bad.
think you just think stories just pop up out of nowhere from
That is
reporters?
So you telling me that the owner or the GM want to start Tanner McKee over Jalen Hurts?
Joe, somebody in that organization said that.
If it's a player, then don't blame the owner or don't. If it's a
We're
player
not
that's
blaming-
like that, then
we're not
it
saying
might
the
be
player
real.
said
You might
that.
need to listen.
And Kev,
If the player
that
comes
came
out
from the
and say that,
Vikings.
you might wanna listen.
Joe, I'm telling you, I can't. You know what? I can't compare somebody else's situation, but I'm just letting you know that
That came
there's
from the
several
Vikings.
times that I've seen stuff come out about Cowboys players
No, I'm
that
with
quote unquote
you. Yeah,
didn't come from the front office.
I'm with you, but
Teams do this all the time.
I'm with you,
Exactly.
Tomo,
I
and I
like the
agree.
Lamar stuff. Some of the Lamar stuff came from us.
Look, I agree. What I'm saying, I don't think Stephon got ran out by the Bills organization. I don't think that happened.
Okay, he got pushed out.
I think Stephon was ready to leave. point blank, and he left
because of what was going
I think
on.
because of
What
the
was going on?
narrative
They
that were
won't
coming
win?
out,
Huh?
they were making it seem like the Bills don't need him to succeed. They could win
Who is
without him.
they?
The Bills organization.
And look, what have they done since he left? The same thing.
The same thing.
Exactly.
So
nothing-
they didn't win without him. Diggs
My
made at
thing
least a
is-
Super Bowl.
But my thing
Now, I'm
is,
not saying he's the sole reason. Before somebody try to clip that up.
But my thing is, it's like Stephon Diggs, they are not. I'm telling you, Stephon Diggs didn't show up in the playoffs, bro. We know that.
So let me ask you this then. All right, and I know
Not all the
we're
time,
going
I'll
a
be
little
there.
overtime. You're right. Let me ask you this. Do you think it's good for a owner or GM to come out and talk about your second-year wide receiver the way they did?
No, he was wrong for that. 100% wrong for that. But comparing Keon
Do you
Coleman
not
to AJ
think-
Brown, it's like,
We're not doing
We're not
that.
comparing the two. We're telling you what it's. If AJ Brown goes to the Bills and has one of, let's say he has 3 of those. No, you gotta have 5. Let's say he has 5 of those games, and then the same stuff that was happening in the Eagles locker room this year, where it was just like ask the OC, all that stuff that he was doing during this season when their offense wasn't playing well.
first of all, that won't happen. Let's start there.
What-
The
I-
Bills don't have a receiver, and
So
they
how
still
you-
have one of the best offenses in the league. So
Hold
he
on.
don't have the same. No, sorry, Eagles fans. Josh Allen is better than Hurts. Just say
Why you
he's not
apologize?
better than
for
Hurts. So you're not going to have a throw me the ball issue. Josh Allen will force feed. He's a force feed Stephon Diggs. Stephon Diggs used to lead the league in targets every year. So he's going to get force fed. Believe that.
That's
so
not my issue.
That's why what Tom would have said, like what we had a scene like he did last. That AJ Brown
It's a
gonna be-
build up,
He was smiling.
but it's a build up. See, you see
My
how you
thing
said all
is-
that about Dick. I'm gonna let Carl go ahead.
My thing is, what if AJ Brown has a game like he did against the 49ers and the owner looks in Josh Allen's eyes and see that he's crying and he's so sympathetic yet again, like he said, I looked in Josh Allen's eyes and I got, I'm paraphrasing obviously, and I got so sad. And that's kind of the reason why Sean McDermott is no longer here with us. What if he does the same thing to AJ Brown?
You really okay? Let me ask you a question. Do you think he would do that?
Yes, I didn't think he would do that about Sean McDermott, and we here.
Bro, Sean McDermott, when the last that was the first thing you heard about that, right? And Sean McDermott, man, for how many years and how many years they won anything as a
8
head
years.
coach?
Well,
We
8
gonna get
years.
rid of the head coach or the quarterback? Y'all got rid of y'all quarterback, and look what y'all coach did. Y'all got rid of y'all coach, and look how y'all coach did to y'all.
Hold on.
Hold on. Y'all got rid of y'all coach after 19 years, I think. And look how y'all own the treated the whole situation. He called them and fired them. He let him come to the offense. And look what he was saying.
But this
He was
is my
saying,
thing.
he was saying like next week he'll be gone regardless. And he was there for 19 years.
Yeah, but he won 1 Super Bowl and he's had a bad,
That's even
terrible. Hold on, time out. He's had a terrible track record of blowing leads, even going back to that Super Bowl year.
And Dumb and Dumber have a terrible track record in the playoffs if his defense is folding every
No,
year.
we don't.
In the playoffs,
Against the Chiefs.
That's it.
that's where they lose.
And
Against the
Bengals.
Chiefs. And Josh Allen ain't necessarily been playing the greatest all the time against the Chiefs. Don't forget the first time they played the Chiefs, the score was 33-14.
But you could 33. But you could count on
14.
Okay, cool. And what about the year after that?
That's the 13-second. That was just crazy.
Crazy. You know
That
they
was
had
crazy.
injuries. You know they had injuries
Did-
too.
did.
But like
Chiefs
Dumb
had
and Dumber
injuries
ain't no, hey, come on, man. I get you. I get what y'all saying about I don't agree with the comments, but am I gonna say don't go over to AJ Brown because the owner might throw you under the bus? No, he don't have
No,
a
I'm not
history of
even-
doing that.
We're not saying that.
We're not saying that. We're saying it's a
Oh,
possibility.
he gonna run you out of Buffalo.
We just
You
saying
know
it's a
what?
possibility.
You know what? I kind of it be moments like this on the show. I'd be like, I want it to happen, so I can see how it play out. Because I'm telling you, if the owner
No,
come
I
out
don't want it to
there, and
happen.
be,
I'm cool with being wrong and
Yeah.
hypothetical. I do not want this to be.
hey, look,
No, see, that's why I disagree with
I
because
get you. You're saying like how he handled the situation. Like he's
yeah, because
blaming
like
the
bro,
coach.
how you
I
gonna
get
blame
you on that.
McDermott when the game was still a game and your man had 4 turnovers and through the turnover that led to the game-winning field goal? It was a field goal, right? Yeah, field goal.
Yeah, overtime. Yeah,
and this was the year.
this was the year. This is like the East, right?
Chill out,
the
bro,
East.
because you about to go somewhere and I was going to.
Oh no, I'm saying like this is the year. Mahomes not there, Lamar not there. It's like, bro, this is the year for you to get there, Josh Allen, and that's how we looking at the New York Knicks or
And-
the 76ers. This
and
is
yet-
the year.
And yeah, you see,
I
you
just
said
don't
all
like-
that, and the owner come out and talking about Keon Coleman.
See,
All that.
Yeah, he lied on the coach because he gone talking about the coach wanted him, not Brandy Bean, when Brandy Bean clearly wanted him. And then you sacrifice, or not sacrifice, you scapegoated him talking about you looked in Josh Allen's eyes and he couldn't even talk to me for real. He had the 4 turnovers, bro. That's why he couldn't talk to you.
You could tell him and the coach wasn't seeing eye to eye either.
I don't think so.
Come on,
let me not say that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're gonna throw him in the bus.
Yeah, he did it too
Let
quick.
me say that's true, but the way he handled that was terrible.
He did.
Don't lie on me.
I agree.
And don't make it seem like it's my fault we lost this playoff game.
I agree. And Josh Allen fought for my man. He was like, "Yo, don't worry about that. We got you." Josh Allen.
And he went in the joint was like, "I'm a Bill for life," and something else he said that.
Let me ask you this question: when AJ Brown doing his old tantrums, do you see Jalen Hurts speaking up for him? But Josh Allen will. Josh Allen will speak up. You know what? He won't be having tantrums because he will be leading the league in targets probably.
I'm about to say,
shots, but we throwing shots. See, but we throwing shots. You see what I'm saying?
But no, it's not a shot at Jalen Hurts. I'm just saying, like,
that was a shot at Jalen Hurts.
That was a shot.
No, it wasn't attempted to be a shot. But my whole point is, when AJ Brown come over there, Josh Allen got his back.
That's fine. We're not talking about Josh Allen running them out of nowhere.
We talking about the Bills organization. Also, Josh Allen gonna make sure he stay there.
I know we gotta end the show, but also this too. Sometimes you gotta experience, right? They didn't have a receiver. He gets a receiver. He becomes good, and now the organization got big-headed probably. Like, oh, right, we don't need Stephon Diggs. Maybe we all right. Okay, cool. And they get rid of Stephon Diggs. Like, dang, we sticking over the hump. You get AJ Brown. Now you're more appreciative. Now you like. Now we understand. We actually need another one receiver over here. And then you would treat that person much better. You ever had a relationship and then you messed up and you got in another one? You're like, you know what? I'm gonna treat this one much better because that's why I was there. I kind of did her dirty. You get what I'm saying? That's cool. Right?
That's cool. So AJ Brown dropped by 3-4 passes in the playoff game and you lose, and now all that goes out the window.
Or they catch COVID and then they don't play they don't play against the Kansas City Chiefs and then you cut them or you trade them to the Browns. You know, I'm just saying. That's why I went with Amari Cooper. It was literally they cut Dez Bryant, said we can go wide receiver by committee, traded for Amari Cooper. The 1 year, the world was shut down. The man said he didn't want to play sports. Jerry said, all right, you don't want to play sports? I'm going to send you to where they don't play sports and send them to Cleveland. And I'm just saying, Joe, this is just what happens. For a bag of chips, man. All right. Amari every day, man.
I know. How much, like a 6th rounder?
It's a 6th rounder, bro.
Shout out to Colin Murray.
Hold on. Only true.
Hold up now.
After, are we talking about AJ Brown or Josh Allen?
Which one?
Kev comments.
Oh, if you see them.
Because if we talking about Josh Allen, no. But if we talking about AJ Brown, well, probably no too. Because early in the years.
Well, you know what? Go ahead and do it. Get rid of AJ Brown. See how your offense look. Go ahead and do it.
Bro, you think Myles Garrett want to come here and learn how to tackle like Brandon Graham? Man, Joe, in the show, Myles Garrett actually tackle people. He don't fall on nobody. Why would you waste that man's time?
Oh, dang, he said Hurts. So you want to trade Hurts and AJ for Myles?
No, I think he was answering my question.
I'm
about to say, man.
No, he was answering my question.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't
which is true.
But if I'm the Browns, I'd do that. If I'm the Browns, I'm doing that. You gonna give me a wide receiver and a quarterback? Like, I love you, Shador, but Miles, you got to go.
He was answering my question. It's the 2025 iffy year question.
Okay. So, my last words. Shout out to the whole R2L network. Shout out to the whole R2L family. Really appreciate y'all. The network is booming. It's doing good. Commanders, man. It's like Tom was saying right now. It's the leading up to the combine. The combine is actually here, and leading up to the draft, free agency, and everybody has a microphone. So I'm listening to everything Dan Quinn says, listen to everything Adam Peter says. Brandon Ayuk looking like he's gonna be a Commander. So I'm pretty sure that's gonna happen. At first I was like, you know what, no, but I saw somebody talk. He was like, man, Dan Quinn always want these saints. You know what I mean? He want these guys who's very disciplined, these good guys. Sometimes you need one of them knuckleheads in your team. Charles, sometimes you need a knucklehead on your team, right? You need one of those once in a while. So that's right now you. Plus, you got rapport with JD5. We need that.
You definitely know a lot about sacrifice.
Sacrifice is critical going around that stadium.
He played with JD 1 year.
Huh?
You played with JD 1 year.
They like best friends though. Shout out to
Here
AJ
you
Brown.
go. Here you go.
AJ that hurts. All right. They are best friends though. Remember the pivot? You remember that?
I know.
You want that? Hey, I'll take that headache.
He was glazing.
Let's give me 1,400 yards. No, you said what?
So he was glazing.
Who? Who was who?
Huh?
Are you or
Yeah,
JD?
I was glazing JD.
Okay, cool.
I would
As
say-
long as that way, you know what I mean? My boy is good.
He was
You
a
know
war
what I mean?
farmer
My boy
too.
like,
a little bit.
hey, bro, man. Who's your favorite basketball player? LeBron. Done. Done. I got you. You want to meet him? I got you. Come on to the backstage. Let my man meet LeBron James.
If
That's
LeBron
what my guy does. I never seen
ain't
Dak
gonna-
do that. Never seen
Excuse
Lamar
me?
do. No, I seen Lamar do probably something like that. What? I never seen Dak
Excuse
do that. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Lamar is the person. Lamar ain't got to do that. Lamar is the person. Oh, you want to meet
He is,
Lamar?
though.
I got you.
No, Lamar is the person. Lamar.
Dak is like an accountant.
Hold that, bring a guy to Lamar. So he said what?
See, he got 20 pitches. Dak gonna get you paid. It's two different stories, man.
Okay.
Ask Dalton Schultz.
I mean, he got Terry paid. Did he not?
Ask Dalton Schultz.
Okay. He got Tyler.
Ask Amari Cooper. Ask CD Lamb. Come on now.
He got a name. I mean, my guy only been for 1 year and got the receiver paid.
Ask George
1 year.
Pickens. George Pickens about to get paid. I'm just saying.
He is though. I ain't gonna lie. That dude again got paid. I give you that.
Mm.
He got traded for a 6th-round pick too. But anyways,
Ask Jordan Love.
Jordan.
Jordan Love got paid because he beat the Cowboys. Come on now. That getting people paid. Ask Brock
Hold on,
Purdy.
but that by you saying that, you are saying that Dak is the reason that y'all lost that playoff game, which is not true in my opinion.
One of the reasons. One of the reasons.
He-
One of the reasons.
Yeah, one of it's true.
Yeah, I mean, he got a big slice of that pie.
Yeah.
But the Kings keep doing what you got doing, man.
No, you don't. Hold up, Joe. I see what you did there. We gotta go though, but go ahead.
Tomo is true. I'm sorry, bro. He threw a pick 6 before the half and another
Big slice of
pick
the
early.
pie. Big slice of the
I
pie.
be giving Lamar big slices of the pie, and some people might disagree with me.
Joe head coach was over there interviewing on Zoom. Now all of a sudden the league want to talk about, oh no, you can't interview while they're in the playoffs. Why you wait till after Dan Quinn's? Man, I was about to cuss. Go ahead, Joe. I'm done.
I know, right? They got that new rule now. But the Kings keep doing what you got doing, man. I mean, the Wizards winning games, you know what I mean, on accident.
The Pelicans about to make the play-in,
The
Joe.
Pelicans, they got Johnson
Dejounte
Murray.
We got a chance.
Hey, bro, he said, duh. I'm like, dog, don't act like that, bro.
They got the Dejounte Murray back. And like we chilling. It's just me, the Wizards, and the Pacers, bro. The Pacers keep and Utah. Shout out to the NBA. Lloyd Marketing suffered an injury in practice. Oh, for real? We're gonna bring our guys up there to get an MRI. All right? You get your MRI and show me what you say. Hey, look, I can see Danny Hayes calling Lloyd Marketing to his office in a dark room with a hammer in his hand.
Yo.
Hey, bro.
All right, perfectly injured him so he can get an MRI.
Yo.
So be careful. Somebody watch Lloyd Marketing back for real. But yeah, keep doing y'all doing, Kings. The only way we can get a superstar if we tank, and I ain't apologizing for it.
Go ahead, Carl. Take it away, man.
First of all, I'd like to say appreciate y'all for having me on the show as always. Second of all, Joe, that's what that meme or the GIF I put in the chat. We was like Shay coming back, and I put the dude with the bat in his hand. That's what it meant. We gotta take a bat to his kneecap so K can get that MVP, man. Because if he don't miss 65, if he don't miss the threshold, might be SGA award, man. I can't lie. So
Hey, hold on, Carl. I do gotta say this. I just think it's funny. I said in the chat. I think it's funny how me and AJ had a debate about Jaylen Brown and SGA. In the same night, Jaylen Brown had the Celtics had the worst offensive game of the year, and the next day SGA is back. like
yeah, shout out Derek White. He played well.
shout out to this. Would have been an all-star if he was number 1 seed.
Yep. But MSU was down 2 with the ball with a minute and a half left. In the first half, I heard that, and I'm not tripping, bro. Just because y'all lost by 30 and we beat y'all by 40, you hating.
I want to say 30, 40, 50. Just keep adding them up.
You hating. But Ravens, I'm interested to see what we do in free agency. I'm interested to see if we make a run at Max Crosby. Now, if they want 2 first-round picks for Max Crosby, do not do it. I love Max Crosby to death, but 2 first-round picks, I am cool. We will get a first-round pick, draft pick, probably Keldrick Falk, probably David Bailey. I even like getting Romello Height later on. So
I went for 2 first round.
So that's cool. But wait, what?
Michael went for 2 first, right, Tombo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to do it for Max Crosby?
Nah, Michael way younger.
How old is Max Crosby? He signed 1 contract, right?
Like 30 something.
Max might be in his 30s. He might be.
pushing 30.
Can't be in his
He
30s.
definitely pushing 30.
Go on to your last words. Go on to your last words, Carl.
I'm already almost done, bro. Max Crosby is 28.
Yeah,
He'll be 29 before 29 to start the season.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm doing 2 first-round picks.
never
I'll
said
do
that.
one. I'll do one. I ain't doing 2. But
I feel you.
Pistons. We got Cleveland tomorrow, and I ain't gonna lie, I am nervous because, like I always said, the Pistons have always struggled with Cleveland. That's a big game, in my opinion. It's a true litmus test. I think Stu is still suspended for that game, so that sucks. But big game nonetheless. Tigers pay Skubal. I do not want him to leave. I love watching Skubal in the Tiger jersey. I probably won't forgive y'all for this if he leaves. At last, but certainly not least, CTC will be live Saturday. We got a big slate of games Saturday. We got the WCC championship on the line. I think Gonzaga already has a share of it with the one game and the head-to-head win over St. Mary's, But they play St. Mary's at home Saturday night, so that should be a good one. We have St. Mary's, who's undefeated at home, Gonzaga, who wins, and they have the I know he's 28, Kev. I said he'd be 29 when the season starts. It says his birthday's in August.
He might be late.
Okay.
Might be a delay.
So that's a big matchup for the WCC. Shout out Wright State, who won the Horizon League yesterday. They got the 1 seed in the Horizon. And we got a big game in the Big West tonight. We got CSUN, Cal State, Northridge taking on UC Irvine. Is a 3-way tie for the Big West right now, including Hawaii, who does play UC Davis tonight, but I'm interested in that game.
All right.
We lost we lost by 1 point yesterday too.
Buzzer beater too.
It must be nice losing by 1 point.
Nah, they lost to Boston College. That's kind of embarrassing this year.
No. Imagine losing by 30 every time you cut on the game. Shout out to the Lady Terps though. They're doing their thing. Shout out to the Superstar members. It's crazy, man. The Lady Terps is out here balling, and meanwhile Villanova just prospering. Shout out to the Superstar members, man. Shout out to Chavo, Dimitri. I had to stop you because I knew where you was going. Shout out to Big O, BWT Teddy. He was on the show earlier, man. Thanks for blessing you with your presence. Decorius, FFC Coach Coombs, Chris, Giovanni, Donnell, RBO Vaughn. Shout out to Vaughn. Taniqua, Dave, myself, and Joe. Make sure you click the link. Become a member today. We've seen a lot of new faces in the comments. Make sure y'all come back. Hit that subscribe button. And my last words.
My fault. I forgot to say one thing. I said I was going to address this at the end of the show. The Pistons are number 1 seed, right? Did you know in the last 6 years, only one team that was the number 1 seed made it out the East, and that was the Boston Celtics. So if the Pistons don't make the championship and hold on to this 1 seed, I better not hear nobody call the Pistons fraudulent. Go ahead, Tom.
I like that.
That's for short.
And we just going to end the show on that one. Let my HOA member have his moment, man. There we go.
I got one more thing to say, y'all. This Saturday will be 11 years for me and my wife. We have our anniversary coming up this Saturday. So I'm going to give her a shout out. You know what I mean? 11 years is a long time. Shout out to her. You know, she's the reason why I'm able to do this with y'all. Because we got kids. You feel me? Tom, you can relate. We got kids. So she hold it down while I'm able to do this with y'all. So I appreciate her. And I love her to death. That's all I got to say.
Shout out to y'all.
Missus. Hey, somebody knocking on my door right now, so we got to get out of here.
Let's get it. That's all I got. That's all we got for y'all today. And we'll see y'all Monday at the next episode. Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.